Welcome back. In today's video we'll be looking at a number of different ways to try and fix Wi-Fi that's not working on a Windows 11 PC or laptop. You can also follow some of the methods in this video if you are having problems with a wired internet connection too. We have plenty of different things to try that will hopefully work, and just a quick heads up, you'll probably need to restart your PC a few times during the video to try some of the methods. So it might be worth keeping an eye on the time of the video so you can return to it. Unless of course you are watching this on a different device. I recommend trying your Wi-Fi after each method to see if it has worked. Remember to leave a like and feel free to subscribe if the video helps. Let's get into the methods. The first few things to try will be with your Wi-Fi router. We need to rule out that the router isn't the problem. If you've already done this, then feel free to skip ahead a little, but I would recommend resetting your router by turning it off and unplugging it. Try reconnecting it and turning it back on after around 10 to 20 seconds. If you still can't connect to it, then to rule out the router being at fault, you can try connecting another device such as your phone to it. If that works with no problems, then we know that the problem is likely with your PC. If no devices can connect, then there's a problem with your router or its own connection. If the problem lasts longer than a few hours, it's probably worth checking with your internet service provider to see if they can advise you on what to do. Now that we've ruled out the router being the problem, we'll look at some of the fixes on your PC within Windows 11. We'll start by doing a few simple checks. Firstly, go to the main settings page. You can get there a number of ways, but we'll be searching for it in the search bar. In the settings, go to Network and Internet. In here, make sure that Wi-Fi is turned on. If it was already on, then we can move on, but if it wasn't, it should now work properly. Next, find the flight mode option and check that this is turned off. If it was on, this will likely be the reason you cannot connect. We can now try forgetting and reconnecting to the network, and to do this, you want to click on the Wi-Fi icon in the taskbar, and then right-click on your router name, and then click Forget. You can then try reconnecting, and this might help, but you will need to re-enter the password. If you haven't already, it might be worth restarting your PC now to see if the restart itself fixes the problem. The next thing to try will be to let Windows see if it can detect any obvious problems. To do this, go back to the main settings page, and this time click on System from the options on the left, although you should be in here by default. In here, scroll down and click on Troubleshoot, and then choose Other Troubleshooters. Within the troubleshoot settings, we can try troubleshooting 3 different options in here relating to our internet connection. The 3 we need to click on Run next to are Internet Connections, Network Adapter, and Incoming Connections. Do these one at a time and allow Windows to fix any problems it can automatically. If it shows a problem but it can't fix it automatically, then I would recommend searching on the internet, on another device of course, for potential fixes linked to this. As I don't know the specific issue it might find, it's difficult for me to recommend what to do. However, I may cover it in the rest of this video, so keep watching just in case. If Windows found and fixed problems, then test your internet connection now. If it still doesn't work after running the troubleshooter, we'll move on to some more possible fixes. We'll now try and reset our network connection settings. To do this, we need to head to the command prompt. You can get here by searching for it in the search bar, but before opening it, you will need to right-click on it and select Run as Administrator. When it opens, we need to input some specific text. I will include this at the bottom of the description if you want to copy and paste it. First enter NETSH and then a space, then WINSOCK, then another space, and finally RESET. Hit the Enter key on your keyboard and it should complete immediately, and the message will tell you to restart your PC. You won't need to do that straight away though, as we'll have a few more commands to try. The next command to type will be NETSH, then space, then INT, space, IP, space RESET. Press the Enter key to run this command. The next command to enter is IPCONFIG, space /RELEASE. Press Enter again to run this one. Now type in IPCONFIG, space /RENEW, and then press enter. Finally, type IPCONFIG /FLUSHDNS and press enter. Now try restarting your PC to see if any of these commands helped you to reconnect. Next, we'll see if the issue is related to device drivers. To do this, first go to the Device Manager. You can get here by searching for it in the search bar. In the Device Manager, find where it says Network Adapters. Find your network adapter from this list. It should have the words network adapter in its name, and it might look like mine, but if you're not sure, then let me know in the comments and I will try and help. Once you've found it, double click on it and then go to the Driver tab. If you think a recent driver update may have caused the problem, then you can select Rollback Driver and follow the steps. Whether or not a recent driver update caused the problem, it's worth checking for driver updates, so this time click on Update Driver and then choose the Automatic option. It's unlikely this will work as Windows probably won't be able to search the internet in your case, but it's worth a try to see if it can find anything on your PC. Allow Windows to search for a driver update and then follow the steps. You may need to restart if you either roll back your driver or if Windows finds one to update to. Leave the Device Manager open for the next method. We're now going to try disabling and then re-enabling the network adapter. Find your network adapter in the Device Manager again, right-click on it and select Disable Device and then Yes. Wait a few moments and then right-click on it again and then select Enable. Now try connecting to your network to see if that fixed it. If that didn't work, we'll now try reinstalling the network adapter. To do this, stay in the Device Manager and find your network adapter, but this time right-click on it and select Uninstall Device. Check the box that says Delete Driver Software and then click Uninstall. You will now need to restart your PC to check if this has worked. Windows will reinstall your device once you start up. You may need to wait a few minutes after restarting for it to work. The next possible fix we'll try is to manually add the network. To do this, we need to go to the Network and Sharing Center, but before that we'll need to make sure that we are disconnected from the router, so do that now. To get to the Network and Sharing Center, first go to the Control Panel. You can get there by searching for it in the search bar. In the Control Panel, click on Network and Internet and then choose Network and Sharing Center. You should now have the option to set up a new connection or network, so click on that. Now choose Manually Connect to a wireless network from the options. It should be the third one, and click Next. You now need to input the network name. This will be on the router itself, but you should be able to see it when searching for connections. The security type will likely be WPA2, but you may need to check this by researching your router online, or you could try each of the options until it works. Enter the password and then click Next. Leave the Network and Sharing Center open as we'll need it for the next method as well. We'll now try changing the DNS server. To do this, go back to the Network and Sharing Center. In here, click on Change Adapter Settings from the options in blue on the left. Find your network adapter from the options on this page and right-click on it and select Properties. Now click once on Internet Protocol version 4 and then choose Properties. In here, check the box next to Use the following DNS server address. We can now enter numbers into the two boxes. We will be entering Google's DNS server address here to see if that works. If you're unsure about this, you can always research more about it. In the top box, enter 8888 and then in the bottom box, enter 8844. Click on OK and see if this helped fix the problem. You can leave this as it is, or revert it back to the automatic option if it didn't work. Unfortunately, those are all of the methods I have. As always, I will keep the description updated with any new solutions I find, and if any of you find a fix in the future, then it would be great if you could return to the video and post it in the comments to help others. Click the card on screen now to watch a video of mine showing you 10 easy ways you can speed up your Windows PC. Those methods should work on nearly all versions of Windows. Help support the channel by visiting the store. The link is in the description and at the end of the video. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments below, and if you did find today's video helpful, remember to leave a like and feel free to subscribe for more tips in the future. Be sure to stick around to see some of my other videos that you might be interested in. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.